What's up, guys? Welcome to my Let's Play of Sonic Drift. I feel like I'm the only person that still plays this game in 2023. About to be 2024. Yeah, Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I feel like I'm the only person that still plays this game, but you know what? This is a good game, so I don't mind. So, pretty much, let me just start off by explaining the basics like I always do. So this is the very first Sonic racing game ever. And yes, this is where the whole "why the hell am I in a car?" that's where that meme came from. Um, but this is a pretty straightforward game. You get to play as any of the four characters on the top screen there: Sonic, Tails, Amy, or Dr. Eggman. Any of the four characters you see on the top screen there are playable, and they all have different stats and abilities that make them play differently from the other three characters. Sonic has high speed, high acceleration, but bad handling, allegedly. You see, the handling part isn't really much of a problem because this game's called Sonic Drift for a reason. You're going to be drifting all over the place. And that's probably the main way you're going to be moving, honestly, is drifting. Like, even on straightaways, whenever I want to, like, adjust my position, I usually just drift. So yeah, there's different power-ups you can collect in this game. There's only two. There's the red item boxes that give you a speed boost upon touching them, and the blue item boxes that give you invincibility when you touch them. There are also springs on the track that you want to avoid, because they will cancel out either your speed boost or invincibility, depending on what you're using. And speed boosts and invincibility also cancel each other out. So you want to be careful to avoid the springs on the track as much as possible. And also avoid going off-road because off-road patches slow you down, and there's hazards off-road that, they will spin you out if you run into them. But overall, this is a pretty easy game, all things considered. I mean, notice how I haven't even gotten past or anything this entire time. That's because this game doesn't really have a rubber banding system or anything. Like, the AI in this game are super simple. And this game actually does have a hard mode, but it really doesn't change anything. I couldn't even tell you what the difference is with hard mode. Like, the computer players don't seem to go any faster. It really just seems to be the exact same game. And Sonic is kind of overpowered because, like I mentioned, he has good speed, good acceleration, and he has a speed boost for his special move. Basically, every time your character gets 2 rings, if you press up on the D-pad, you can use their special ability. And Sonic's ability, of course, is the boost. Before Sonic Rush, interestingly enough, this game came out like 11 years before Sonic Rush. So I guess you could say this is the first time Sonic has had a boost. I mean, I guess so, but not really, you know? Wait, whoa! Yo, look at this! Yo, the invincibility music never stopped playing. That's amazing. Hang on, I'm gonna clip that. But yeah, let's get into the main thing that this game, that's like a point of contention for a lot of people with this game, the difficulty. This game is not very challenging at all. This is probably one of the easiest racing games I've ever played. Because, again, the computer players really can't keep up with you, especially if you're Sonic. I mean, look at this. Look how fast I'm going compared to them. Like, they literally can't keep up with me. Like, see, I'm literally about to overlap Amy at the very end. I almost, like, passed Amy in first place. So this game is very easy. One other thing I should probably mention is that all of the zones that you're seeing for the tracks are taken from Sonic 1. And you go through them in the same order that you did in Sonic 1 as well. Like, you go from Green Hill to Marble to Spring Yard to Labyrinth to Starlight and now to Scrap Brain. So Scrap Brain will always be the final track of whatever Grand Prix you're playing. That is a very tight turn. That one too. They throw some really sharp turns at you here. Like the hairpins at the end. Yeah, that's kind of brutal. This game also has an interesting mechanic where if you drift too much, you will actually spin yourself out, so be very careful about how you drift. And there we have it. That is the Green Grand Prix. So, just saying ahead of time, I'm going to be getting first in every single race in this game. Why? Just as a big power move, just to show how easy this game is. And I'm saying that, like, super confidently. Like, not even I think I'm going to do it, like, I know I'm going to do it. And I'm gonna do it all with Sonic, too. Because if you do all 3 Grand Prix with one character, well, if you win all 3 Grand Prix with one character, you actually get a special ending. Yes, you can actually beat this game. So I will be showing off the ending for Sonic's, not really story, but just playthrough of the game, I guess. And honestly, I think this should have been the first track. I mean, it's literally just a rectangle. I wouldn't necessarily call it an oval, but I mean, rectangle, oval, I mean, it's close enough. I mean, you're only going to be turning in one direction here. But see, look at this. This really should have been the first track. I mean, the only, like, objects on the track are rings and red item boxes, so you can only really get speed boosts, at least if you're playing as Sonic. The other characters also have special abilities, but they're not nearly as good as Sonic's. Eggman and Amy both have projectiles that they throw on the track. Like, Eggman will throw a spike ball on the track that'll spin you out instantly if you run into it. Amy has, like, these hearts that she'll throw on the track that'll spin you out instantly if you run into them. Or, not spin you out instantly, sorry. They'll, reduce your top speed if you run into them. And I did the invincibility music glitch again. I swear I'm not looking for glitches right now. See, look at that. I was about to pass Amy there. And I'm just going to clip that as well. But yeah, Tails' special ability is the only one that's not like a projectile or a boost. Because he jumps, which can be used to jump over other racers, and also to make turns easier, because if you jump onto a turn and you land straight, you actually don't have to manually do that turn. It'll do it automatically for you. So that's something good to know about. Oh my god, I am nailing these turns. Look at this. Look at this. I am nailing this. See, look, I'm unstoppable. Okay, never mind. I got stopped there. That's what I get for bragging, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I can always redo that race. But dude, I am on fire. I might even manage to beat this game within 30 minutes. That would be super funny. Maybe even 20 minutes at this rate. But yeah, we have everybody's favorite zone from Sonic 1, Labyrinth Zone. Surprisingly enough, Labyrinth Zone tends to be some of the fastest tracks in the entire game, though. Like, Labyrinth Zone in Sonic 1 has a reputation for being quite slow, but I don't know, something... Oh, I did the overdrift thing. But something about the, Labyrinth Zone tracks in this game feel like you're just blazing through it in comparison. But yeah, be very careful how you drift, because you do it too much, you're gonna spin yourself out. This is actually a much more, like, interesting game than people give it credit for. Yeah, it's kind of simple compared to something like Sonic Riders, but I'd honestly say the mechanics in this game have a bit more, like, layers than something like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, for example, you know? Maybe not Team Sonic Racing, because there is the whole team mechanic of that game, but like something like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, I'd honestly say this game has more, maybe not interesting, but I do think this game has more, like, unique mechanics than those games do, you know? I wouldn't mind if Sega gave this style of racing a shot again. I mean, like, the whole being able to use rings for special abilities thing is super cool. Like, it would have been nice if, like, you could get even better special moves if you got, like, 10 rings or something, but they probably wouldn't do that in, you know, like, on a Game Gear game. But I'm surprised that, like, for, like, Team Sonic Racing, you know, that game brought back rings for the races, but they didn't bring back using rings for special moves. You know, the rings in that game just make you go faster depending on how many you're holding. Whereas in this game, you know, rings have more than one function. Like, well, not really more than one. They're really only there for special moves. Oh geez, that turn is sharper than it looks on the map. Okay, this track is kind of brutal. Dude, look how many twists and turns this track has. That's kind of the thing with this track, though. Like, it's hard to, like, maneuver with some of these tracks because you're trying to look at the map and look at the road at the same time, and it's kind of hard. So you just kind of have to have good reaction time. So to, oh, jeez. Okay, go, 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 go. Come on, Sonic. Come on, you can do anything. Oh yeah, the invincibility theme for this game is actually You Can Do Anything from Sonic CD, which is actually a remix of Green Hill's Zone from Sonic 2 on the Game Gear. Interesting little tidbit there. It's a sped up version of You Can Do Anything. And booyah, finished the race in style. Can you believe we're already 2/3 of the way done with this game? See, look at that. So this is the last time you're going to be seeing this screen for this Let's Play, at least. Because the last time I do this, well, I mean, the last Grand Prix, it's actually going to have, like, you know, the character ending for Sonic rather than the flags. Alright, so let's do it. Green Hill. I do kind of wish this game brought in zones from other games besides just Sonic 1. I mean, Tails and Amy are here, so who's to say they couldn't have brought in some zones from Sonic 2 and Sonic CD? I don't think Sonic 3 was out by the time this game came out, though. Like, I know this game came out in 1994, the same year as Sonic 3, but I think this game came out first. I think. I mean, if this game came out after Sonic 3, I feel like they would have probably put Knuckles in this game, too. Because Knuckles was in everything, at least after Sonic 3. I mean, he was in everything. Like, he was in pretty much every game. They really wanted to push him out. Up until, like, I want to say Sonic 06, really, where that game... Actually, I mean, in the 2000s, they kind of strayed away from using Knuckles all the time. But I know, like, in the classic era, like, from, like, 94 to 99... they were using Knuckles a lot. Okay, 2 speed boost boxes there. That's kind of weird. Like, why do you need 2 of them? Okay, 2 springs. Interesting opening, but okay. I mean, I'm not complaining because I get to just rocket out of there. Also, I swear those item boxes moved. Okay, I could use another ring just so I... Okay, there we go. My wish has been granted. You ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Oh, I missed that ring. I wanted to get a speed boost and stop. Oh, the taunt at the end. Let him know, Sonic. Let him know. Alright. We got, let's see, 4 races left, including this one. Also, the music for Spring Yard is just awesome. It kind of sounds like Skybase's theme from Sonic 1. On the Game Gear, specifically. I know some people are going to hear me say that and be like, Skybase? What the hell are you talking about, Ultra? But, no, Skybase was in Sonic 1, just not the Sonic 1 you're thinking of. Because remember, there were 2 versions of that game. Oh, I didn't waste the boost there. Okay, let's go. Woo! That was fun. 58 seconds. Yeah, that's kind of another thing with this game that kind of ties into the difficulty a little bit. These tracks are short. Like, you can beat most of these tracks in under a minute if you know what you're doing. Oh boy, this track has a lot of twists and turns. So it looks like I'm going to be drifting basically the entire time. Oh, wow. Okay, you give me... Oh, geez, I'm actually gonna get past here. Well, never mind about me not getting past the entire time. So yeah, whoever betted on me not getting past the entire game, hope you didn't bet too much money on that. Okay, here we go, here we go. Alright, final lap. Although this game does kind of do the whole, like, 3 acts per zone thing that Sonic 1 did. Like, this is sort of like Labyrinth Zone Act 3, you know? Boom! That was fast. Despite the fact that I got passed by Eggman at one point. Alright, only 2 races left to go. This game flies by. I mean, I haven't even been recording for 25 minutes and I'm almost already done with this game. And people say Sonic Forces is short. I mean, I would rather play this game over Sonic Forces, though. I mean, yeah, both games are incredibly easy, but, I mean, at least this one, you're not just driving in a straight line the whole time. I mean, it does take some skill to play Sonic Drift. Although, I doubt anybody's ever gone up to anyone else and been like, oh, hey, man, you know, yeah, sure, you run $1 million business, and, you know, you're literally Jeff Bezos, but, you know, I'm the master at Sonic Drift, so, take that. Like, nobody is ever gonna start a conversation like that. Maybe me, but, no, nobody's gonna start a conversation like that. Dude, did you see how many rings I had? I had like 12 rings at the end. I think I might have literally gotten every single ring on the track. And round 6, Scrap Brain. Oh, this track looks easier than the other ones. Like the Labyrinth Zone track, I think was gonna, like, that's a harder track than this. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how they expect you to get that invincibility box, but whatever. There we go, let's go. The music in this game is actually pretty good. It's not anywhere near the quality of the other Game Gear Sonic games, let alone the Genesis games. But, whoa, okay, I mean, I think the music in this game is fine, you know? Like, not the best, but not the worst either. I mean, it's far from the best, far from the worst. But dude, look how fast I'm going. Okay, they really want me to use this invincibility, and for good reason too, because jeez. Okay, I kind of wish you became immune to that overdrift thing when you keep, when you have invincibility, but that's just kind of a nitpick, and there we go! That's the entire game. Oh, I was about to put my controller down, but I forgot I have to press A couple of times. Alright, and I think that's it for me for now, so enjoy the ending, and then I'll do the outro. Actually, I don't even really need to... I mean, there's no dialogue or anything. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that. Congratulations. Just the one. Not congratulations with an S. No, just congratulations. They probably didn't have enough space to put an S at the end, but I love how it just says congratulations, like, just the one. Okay, can you skip the credits? No, you can't. Okay. Actually, you can. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the, my Let's Play of Sonic Drift, of all things. Out of any game I could have picked to play, I picked Sonic Drift. And if you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Cheesy YouTuber outro, and Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. it's your boy Ultra signing off for now. Peace, take care everyone. I do have one more video planned for this year, and then I am probably done for this year. So yeah, peace.